Hey, Bruno. How's my boy? How's my boy? I've shown you this exercise through the doorway leaving. Bruno, here. Good here. That was perfect. An about turn with no tugs on the leash. Good heel. Good heel. Good heel. But there's also a way that I'm going to set up coming into the room. Heel. Heel. Good heel. Good heel. Good heel. Good heel. Good boy. Good boy. Good. 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 Sit. I set up a rally course for coming in that I just wanted to recommend to the group class that it's another way to come into the room. Instead of coming to group class, letting your dog pull you in, putting your collar on, getting the food ready, everything when you're in the room and at the chairs, you can come in and set the tone for starting to do class by doing what I'm going to show you now. Good sit. No sit. That's why I keep my hand right over his head. If he goes to get up, I'm ready to say no sit before his butt gets more than an inch or two off the ground. I say good sit till I get this beautiful eye contact. Yes, heel. Now I'm going to do the same thing coming in. Sit. Good sit. Good sit. Good sit. Yes. And here's my signs. The first one is make a right circle. Go after the ball and sit. Heel. Good heel. Heel. Good heel. Good heel. Sit. My next sign is halt and sit. It's married to a sign that says sit, 180 pivot to the right to a sit. Everybody's got to sign in. The paperwork is right here on this table. Bruno, heel. Sit. Now, someone asked me, one of my clients said, well, what do I do when I take them into the fancy stores and she brings her dog everywhere, but checking out is hard because signing the receipt is difficult. Well, on this, my position was to right here. Now I'll turn facing the dog while I sign in, and I could use my body to keep him blocked in. In fact, I could have him sitting even a little closer to this. I sign in, and I go back next to him, and I kept him from being disturbed by people behind us or people on either side. Next sign is pivot right, one step, heel, sit. Yes, heel. Now I'm going to set up the camera a little bit differently for the rest of it. Heel. So we'll come back, sit, to the sign that says turn right, one step, sit. From a sit, I got a pivot right and a step, heel. Heel, come on, heel. Sit. Good, good, good. Yes, and I can use as much food through this. Because sometimes I got dogs here. If they're real loud dogs, we don't do this exercise. Good, 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 yes. The next sign is a left 270, so I come up over here and I go to my left, back. Beautiful, beautiful. Sit. So when I was coming towards this sign, I went to the left. I end up facing this, and I like to leave food up here. And I sit, watch, good, 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 yes. Why not let him anticipate we're going to do this every time we come in? Good, 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 yes. I got him right before breakfast. The food was out, but I grabbed him quick. Good, 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 yes. 90 pivot left to a sit is my next sign. If I was facing it, means I turn towards the camera. Bruno, back, sit. Yes, heel. My next sign, I'm going to have to reset the camera a little bit. Make sure it's aimed where I want it to be. Heel. So I just came from my 90 pivot left to a sit. I come up here, heel. Here, come on, sit. My next sign is 90 pivot right from the sit. Hey, don't counter surf. He's looking on top of the crate. So, heel. Sit. Yes. And the more time I take getting him engaged, getting him focused on me, what a good way to enter group class. Good, 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 yes. Aside from the fact you could have been doing obedience since you left your car. Heel, this next one is call front. Here. Sit. Good, good. Now I have finish right on that sign, which is what I'm going to do. Because doing a left finish might be hard. Sometimes I'm a little close to the wall. My position really dictates what I'm going to do. Good, good, yes. Right finish, he's going to follow my right foot. My cue is putting the leash in my right hand. Bruno, go right. He comes around. I'm actually going to sneak a step in here. Sit. He's got to sit before we come in the room, and what does he got to do? Good sit. Yes. Now we could just walk in, or I'm going to give him a piece of food, but that's the exercise. So you could do that coming into a room, any place that you go. Make up your own pattern. Set it up. Give them something to do before you just come in. It's like if people did stuff like this before the dogs come in for a group class, or for camp, people have the choice. Do you want to start getting your dog psyched up at home? Want to go to camp, want to go to camp, want to go play, blah, 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 blah. The dogs come in like they're doing somersaults and cartwheels. Better to do obedience all the way up until you hand your dog to the counselor to go to camp. Your choice.